सिकंदर, I have a question. जी. On the 13th तक उन्होंने अपने आप को डिक्लेयर किया PTI. 13th को इस कोर्ट की जजमेंट आ गई. Is that correct?
13th की है जजमेंट.
Now they had no other option. उन्होंने PTI N के. Now there is something which is publicly known to everyone. There was a controversy that PTI N chaps were kidnapped allegedly.
My lord, I have no knowledge of this controversy. It's not on the record. It's not been pleaded.
Please will you let me complete? Please will you let me complete?
The Honorable Chief Justice,
please will you
my lord, it is not what I know. It is what I can prove through record.
Please will you let me complete?
And I am now taking refuge in Mr. Justice Yahya Afridi's guidance to me.
Please will you
my lord, I will answer questions which are direct.
You see, but at least listen to the question. You are representing a constitutional body vested with the duty to conduct elections honestly, fairly. And अब सुन लेना जरा मेरा सवाल complete होने दे. Why do you are representing the election commission? You can't.
I know. I'm
adversarial.
Constantly reminded of that. Yeah.
Why have I asked you this question? That controversy had arisen. There were press conferences. The entire Pakistan saw that. Did the election commission, in accordance with its duty, inquire why it had happened? Or was it not its duty?
My lord, I will take the formulation which I just learned with utmost respect and not answer. I am not obliged to answer that question. It's a theoretical question. And I am not aware of the facts which I would need to be aware of in order to be able to answer that.
99.
And nothing which substantiates the facts in my lord's question is on record. And finally, just as a side, as a citizen of this country, I didn't see any press conference personally, for instance. I solemnly say this. I am simply not aware of this, even as an individual.
You can add me to that as well.
Thank you, my lord. And there may be others besides us, my lord.
I take this answer that the election commission,
my lord, I said I am not giving an answer.
Refuses to take the responsibility of any illegality allegedly even happening.
My lord, I will now read formulation 4 with utmost respect, and I've noted my lord's observation.
Can I just ask a question here? जो आप कह रहे थे party affiliation certificate 13(1) तक नहीं आया, but उससे पहले 22/12/23 को आपका order तो था ना, in which you said that PTI cannot get the election symbol because it didn't conduct its election. So after that, वो party affiliation certificate कैसे लाएंगे? ये issue litigation में चला गया है.
Which I'm repeatedly being asked.
No, you're not repeatedly answering.
In some
Please answer.
shape or form.
आप सुन रहे सवाल?
Leading me to a certain answer, and all that I can say, I have said.
Can you please hear the question? I'm simply saying that on a factual plane, you are saying that this certificate never came. So, in terms of the facts, I'm just asking that, is it that it never came because of an order of the ECP itself? How else? Why would they be giving you
I'll answer this question partially. No one files a party affiliation ticket on the 24 by the deadline for nomination papers. It is filed on the 13th after the list. Ladyship, देखें वो exact example जो I've forgotten, there's so many learned judges here. When I was asked A, B and C parties थी, I think Mr. Justice Aminuddin said, वो process खत्म होगा तो party, there may be 15 candidates for a party ticket.
ये मेरा question नहीं है.
But I have answered. That was the ladyship's question. It was not because of my order. It is not done under the law. It is not the practice, and it is not filed at that time. So
your order
based
is
on that,
no consequence. 22/12 का.
This is a separate question altogether, ladies.
That's my question. I am asking you. You are saying on a factual plane.
I will answer.
That they did not file anything. So I am just writing the facts down, and I'm trying to see that is it because of the order.
Then I will take a position. No. It wasn't.
How would they file it in view of your order?
My ladyship, I am being taken again to the same. I mean, if the bench wants me to say something, why doesn't the judge concerned honorable judge just asked me to just say it through my mouth, but I will not.
I think that's a very unfair statement.
And it's a very inappropriate way of responding also.
Ladyship,
I'm sorry, but
don't
that's
want to
not...
answer it.
Ladyship, I am being like... I think everyone is seeing what's happening here. Formulation 4 then. There is no lawful basis in the facts and circumstances of the titled appeal for any reserved seat for women or non-Muslims to be left vacant. The Constitution does not envisage nor permit this. The seats, and my lord, the next formulation is basically that there is no occasion for answering this question because
ऑफिस में फाइल कर दूंगा. देखिए आप शुरू करें जी, प्लीज शुरू करें.
To streamline it, may I go straight to my formulations? And then I'm just asking for this indulgence that I think if I have about half an hour, 45 minutes, I hopefully will have answered a lot of the questions.
माइक के करीब आ जाइए.
जी मैडम. मैडम माइक भी ले लीजिए. दोनों माइक क्लोज कर लीजिए. Madam, the formulations are all written. They're in my concise statement, and they start at page 7.
This is the CMA?
Yes, sir. CMA 5840, part 1, page 7. Our first formulation is a political party within the contemplation of Articles 51(6)d, 51(6)e, and 106(3)c is an entity which fulfills all the following conditions. Number 1, it is enlisted as a political party under the Elections Act. Number 2, it applied for and was allotted a common election symbol to field its party affiliation certificate holders to contest on general seats in a general election. 3, it fielded one or more candidates to contest on a general seat in a general election, and these candidates formally A, filed nomination form within the period prescribed by the ECP in the election program, and such nomination form was accepted after scrutiny by the concerned RO. B, submitted to the returning officer within the period prescribed by the ECP in the election program its party affiliation certificate. 4, it submitted to the ECP within the time period prescribed by the ECP in the election program its list of priority for seats reserved for women and non-Muslims, which is in Form 66. Such candidates filed their nomination forms with the designated returning officer for reserved seats, and such nomination forms were accepted after due scrutiny. 5, its candidates are named in the final list of contesting candidates, which is Form 53, on reserved seats, which is uploaded on the ECP's website for display prior to the general elections as per the elections program. 6, at least one of the candidates who contested under the common election symbol of the political party on general seats is successfully returned to the relevant assembly. My lord, the submission is that all 6 of these conditions have to be met for a political party to be construed as a political party within the meaning of Article 51 and 106. The appellate political party does not meet conditions 3A, 3B, 4A, 4B, 4C, 5, and 6. Therefore, the appellant is clearly not eligible to be allotted any reserved seats. And that is, my lord, the basis of the impugned order. And my lord, as my lord had observed the Honorable Chief Justice, that reference is made repeatedly to the ECP's order and I appreciate, my Lord, the judgment stands suspended at this moment, but I just want and would like the bench to bear in mind that it was after the ECP did also satisfy 5 learned judges of a high court that the order was not extraordinary, it was lawful and it was upheld. And in fact, the 5-member bench upheld the order on both counts, even when there was one dissent on the second point in the ECP. My Lord, my second formulation is...
Now, Mr. Sikandar, why the clause 28 of section 2 of the Election Act has not been mentioned? Uski criteria political parties की definition provide कीजिए, वो क्यों नहीं आप यहाँ पर?
My Lord, I don't rely on that clause because right now I am relying on the language of Article 51 and 106, which uses the word political party. But my Lord, my frank submission is, as an officer of this court, that definition, obviously, my Lord, the Act says that applies to the Act where the expression is used. And my Lord, I actually, not with utmost respect, perhaps the final conclusion that my Lord, Mr. Justice Munib Akhtar has made, and many of his observations, I am of the view, and this is my submission, that for instance, with reference to my Lord, those words in this paragraph and other factors, the definition of political party within Article 51, my Lord, is a special definition. It is something which has to be derived by looking at 51 itself principally and its text.
Yeah, I'm asking this question because the Election Commission in its decision has relied upon that.
They have, my Lord, they have. And my Lord, as I said, because, and I'll say, I feel my case is strong and clear just by reading 51, and I don't need to go to the definition.
Contrary to the decision of the Election Commission.
My Lord, no, I'm not taking a view that is contrary. I can rely on it as, I'll submit, my Lord. I rely, then if I have to rely on the definition, I'm very familiar with it, I rely on it to say that even that definition contemplates that a political party must contest elections. So yes, but my Lord, my answer is that that is apparent from 51 itself. So I don't need to go there, but I'll buttress it by saying, read the definition of political party. And if I had raised that, my Lord, as a lawyer, I was anticipating, then this objection will come that wo to act mein hai, wo to definition wahan pe directly nahi apply ho sakti, because, my Lord, and this will be relevant, and I'm before the full court and I'm just making an elementary statement that the principles for interpretation of the Constitution are different from the principles of interpretation of a regular statute, and that is another reason, my Lord. But I hope I have clarified, my Lord, that to the extent, yes, I rely on it to the extent that that definition also says, I say, even that is contemplating that you have to, but it's a very broad, my Lord, definition. It can be read the other way too. So, my Lord, my second formulation is, and this formulation really is the opposite side of the coin of my first one, my Lord, that a political party comprised only of independent candidates who joined such political party pursuant to the proviso to Articles 51(6) D and E and 106C, read with Rule 92(6) of the election rules, is not a political party within the contemplation and scope of Article 51. Where a special purpose vehicle type political party, 100% of its members are independents. That, my Lord, is not in the contemplation of 51 either. Third formulation, my Lord, is the scheme of the Constitution and the Elections Act envisage and recognize...
Repeat second one.
I'm sorry, Ji. A political party...
Are you reading it? Yes.
Ji, I can paraphrase it too, sir.
No, it's okay. Page.
मैंने कहा ये ज़्यादा accurate हो जाएगा. 10, sir. 10.
ठीक है, then it's okay.
Thank you, sir. May I go to third, my Lord?
So the political party, political party is registered existing.
That's not enough.
It's not a political
it is
party.
Enlisted.
Yes, enlisted.
That's one of the 6 conditions, of course.
The party is enlisted.
Yes. The appellant is...
The independent candidates are going to join that party.
Yes, sir.
The status of the party cannot be changed because of...
Bilkul.
the candidates joining that party still remains party.
जी बिल्कुल रहती है.
Candidate
But for the
आपने ये कहा कि
मैंने कहा सर, for the purposes of 51 and 106 it is not a political party. अगर 100% उसकी composition is 100% pure khalis independents only, and not a single person who fought election with a common election symbol on the political party's platform and won.
आप जो मैं समझा के कहने का मकसद ये है कि 51 के क्राइटेरिया पूरे करने के लिए उस पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ने कोई एक आध